what's up? Been a while. It's been a long while. Gotta take care of some things, man. Life comes at you fast. You gotta take care of it, you know what I mean? But we gonna stick with what we gonna stick with, right? We gonna keep talking about these females. Listen, it's a new type of female out here, right? On the surface, it's new. But these females still gonna like the same things that females have always liked. They still gonna be attracted to masculinity. That natural shit, that ain't never going nowhere. That's never going nowhere. They're always gonna be attracted to that natural shit, that masculinity, that standing up for yourself as a man, all that shit. Difference is, now, you got a female who has been, she's been indoctrinated, right? She's been saturated with all these new ideas and new ways of being a woman and all this shit, right? So you gotta just adjust and adapt as a man. That's all. That's all it takes is an adjustment and adaptation. It's the way that you've got females in the past is always the same. You just gotta know what they like, what to say. The language has changed. Back in the days, it used to be like, oh, you know what I mean? I do anything for you. I'll give you this and I give you that and all this shit. And I do this and do that for you. Now that's looked at as a sin. You can't do that. Even though most of the time back in the days, that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, if you're just trying to get some ass or something, that's a lie. You ain't gonna give a bitch everything. That's just, you're just trying to get ass. But now it's the language has changed. Now you gotta be like a motivational speaker towards the women, right? That's what gets the women. You gotta be like a motivational speaker. You gotta tell them the shit they want to hear as far as women is concerned. All that Derek Jackson type shit, that's what gets the women. All that queen, don't call them your queen. Just be like, you know what I mean? You appreciate the queen and all that shit. And it's science to this shit, man. A lot of these modern females, they want to talk in that scientific type talk, like, okay, like energy. You know what I mean? You got to tell a bitch. See, it's a lot of buzzwords today. Like, if you talk to a chunk, you'll be like, yo, I just like your energy, or, you know what I mean? You just seem so radiant to me. You know what I mean? You got a good vibe. Vibe is one of the key words. When you say vibe, it's like ding, something go off in their head. These are key words. These are buzzwords that women love to hear these days. Once you figure out the buzzwords, it's easy. It's easy, man. All you gotta do is figure out the language, the things that they like to hear. But it can't be like, you know what I mean, boosting them up. You know what I mean? Gotta be like just some real subtle, just throwing shit out there that she wanna hear type shit. Act like you like that she's going to school and she accomplished shit. Women love that accomplishment shit, right? All the shit that we don't give a fuck about, they love to believe that we do give a fuck about it, right? You're so accomplished. You know what I mean? You did this. It's good to see a strong woman chasing her dreams and all that dumb shit we don't care about. That's what gets to today's women. That's what gets to today's women. They will carry that no matter what. But you just can't come off too strong with the shit. You gotta understand it. Like, you gotta stay in a masculine frame. Masculinity, femininity is always gonna be attracted to masculinity, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? All the shit I'm talking about though is kind of masculine because they want you to be happy about their career and that's a masculine trait. That's a manly trait. That's why we don't care about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we in order to get today's women, you gotta act like you care. It's still telling them what they want to hear. It's just a different way of telling them now, because those are buzzwords. Those are things that make them feel good. It's always about making them feel good, but you can't be like, oh, you're pretty. You can't say what everybody else is saying. Even if women ain't pretty, niggas say, I ain't gonna say niggas, motherfuckers say females is pretty so much. They hear it so much, it don't mean shit to them anymore. Even the ones that ain't pretty hear that they're pretty. So the word pretty and beautiful and all that stuff, that don't mean nothing. It only means something if they like you. They gotta like you, and then they want to hear it from you. But just random people, they don't care to hear that. Oh, I know I'm beautiful. Oh, I know I'm pretty. That's how they think. Oh, here we go, another one of these again. But if they like you, they're like, you never say I'm pretty. You never call me pretty. You never say I'm beautiful. And all of a sudden they want to hear it. See, that's the thing about women. The rules change when they like you. You know what I'm saying? The rules change when they like you. The rules change when they're interested. The key is making them interested in the first place. Right? And the way you make them interested in the first place is to show minimal interest. And when you do happen to speak to them or talk to them, or y'all come across paths, be real subtle about shit. And stay in a masculine frame, man. That's all it is, man. There's many ways to do it. You just gotta understand. I can't give an example because there's 1,000 different ways to do it. But you just gotta always put yourself first when it comes to women. Put yourself first. If you keep yourself first and look and think about yourself as the prize, then you'll stay in masculine frame. If you start thinking about her as a prize, she gonna look at you like you ain't shit. Like my boy Alpha Male Strategy said, he said, you treat her like a celebrity, she gonna treat you like a fan. Very true. Never put a woman on a pedestal where you treat her like a celebrity. If you do that, she's gonna treat you like a fan. And she's not gonna be interested in you. You're not gonna turn her on. You know what I mean? I look at all these dudes, these passport bros, the dudes that go across seas and all that, and I get it, you know what I mean? I understand why they do it. I ain't gonna call them simps and none of that, because I understand they just want to be regular dudes, find regular women, and you know what I mean? American woman is a conundrum. It's different. You know what I mean? But at the basis of who they are, they the same. At the basis of who they are, the natural part, it don't change. It's the same. It's just that the woman overseas, they haven't been as saturated with the filth as these women over here. I mean, the women overseas, you already more masculine than them because you're a man. You know what I mean? That's how they look at it. The women over here, you gotta have certain type of accomplishments. You gotta be a certain physique. You gotta speak a certain way. You gotta be a certain height. You gotta be a certain muscular tone. Your muscular dystrophy gotta be right. Your voice. Man, it's a lot of shit that go into these women over here. It's a lot of shit that go into these women over here. But it's just the outer layer, you know what I mean? That shit just the outer layer. Once you break through the outer layer, they're all the same at the base, at the surface level, they're all the same. I mean, not at the surface level, but at the basis of who they are, they're all the same. You just gotta find ways to break through. But anyway, that's the video for today, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm back in here. Peace.